I want to talk about today is like the number one thing that you should actually do is just like the limit amount of caffeine. Now, I used to be a person who like was really thinking, oh, coffee is really good for me, right? Coffee helps me to study, coffee helps me to do the work, coffee helps me to do more, stronger in the gym and stuff. But today I just want to say that for most of the people, it's not really true. It's not really true. The Matthew Walker, is like an English scientist, and the guy who's like responsible for like the guy who wrote the Why We Sleep book. He basically advocates for 14 hours before the bed. Now, I was following his advice for 2 years. I was also following like Huberman's like delay your caffeine like for 2 hours and stuff. However, like for the last few days, for the last 1 month, I just noticed I'm having like really bad headaches, and I tried to do everything. I tried like drinking vitamin D, omega 3 and stuff. I tried like tweaking my diet. I thought because like I was having a problems with vitamin deficiency, but then I realized it might be actually caffeine. Now, at first, I didn't want to cut it because like caffeine was essentially my persona that I built over the last year. I got into the habit of drinking like coffee every day. I got into the hobby itself. I bought the grinder. I buy the quality beans from the coffee roasteries and stuff. I grind the beans. I put some like soft water. I buy the soft water. I bought the filter water. Like I buy everything. Like trying to tweaking every variable and stuff. So essentially, I just got into the hobby itself, and I didn't want to even limiting myself from this like area because I was also thinking, oh, maybe I'm gonna go like be a barista, like to get a like a side job or anything. So essentially, it became my persona. But then I realized it is not good. Like it is actually not good because I started like sleeping bad because it takes me on average like it used to, like it used to take me like 20 to 30 minutes to go sleep, which is insane. The usual amount should be like maximum 10 minutes. Come on, like 10 to 15 minutes for a normal person. I was like lying on my bed 30 minutes and I couldn't sleep just because I drank just 2 cups of coffee. Now, I just want to say that the filter coffee that I was basically making coffee on the AeroPress. It has way more caffeine than the espresso based drinks. So you should take a note on this. Like if you're drinking like espresso based drinks, they have less caffeine. But anyways, this is not the point I'm making. Now, the way I'm doing it right now, so you can follow the really simple steps, and it's like really simple. And I think this is like the painless way to get off the caffeine. And this is what I'm following right now. I'm not saying that I'm like 100% caffeine free. I'm planning to do just plainly decaf in the future, but the way I'm doing is like simple. So, for example, if you're brewing a coffee on Aeropress, for example, and you just for example, if the recipe calls like 15 grams, just do 14 grams caffeinated, 1 gram decaf beans. Now, for the decaf beans, I would recommend getting high quality beans, like because like the store bought, they're not great. Now, you might ask me, what about the coffee with L-theanine, or green tea, tea, like energy drinks? Personally, I never liked energy drinks. I mean, they taste great, but they're not good for your health, like because it has a lot of sugar. Plus, it's really bad for your heart. A lot of people substitute coffee with teas, which I tried to do in the past, but I couldn't. But I just like the taste of coffee, so I would probably just recommend do whatever you like. So in terms of like coffee, just drink the decaf. If you like the tea, you can substitute it with green tea first, and then just substitute it with like decaf green tea or something. So yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. And by the way, I have created a Woo community so we can compete. Yeah, currently I'm on the first place because I'm the only one. But yeah, see you guys.